back here. If I click here, you will have multiple list of the token which you can pick and you can perform the swap. But I want to swap, let's say I'm going to swap from USDT because I have one USDT. So I'll simply come back here and I have selected that and I'm going to swap to USDC. So if I give my one USDT, I'll get this much USDT. All of you, welcome back once again to yet another project video. This one is the advanced project you're going to build where you're going to earn multiple commission fees when the user will create the token, when they're going to revoke the token authority. We have a multiple commission fee including the swap functionality. So let me give you a complete walkthrough that what are the feature and functionality we have included and how you can get more commission when the user will use your application, whether they want to swap the token or they want to create the token. So this is the front end interface. When the user will come, this is what exactly they will see. So the very first section we have is our header section. You can add your logo, your text. We have the menu. So we have a different menu: home, create page, swap, feature, FAQ. They can click here and they can connect the wallet. The second section we have is the hero section where we have the options. User can click here and they can connect the wallet. That's the second section. The third section we have is the detail about the project, that what are the things we are providing in our project. That's all we have given as a brief detail for the user. The next one we have is the branding section where we are displaying the details about our branding and couple of promotion we are doing. And we have the FAQ section where you can highlight some of the important questions which user might have. And we have the logo and the details about our project. So this is the front end landing page. So now I'm going to simply connect my wallet. So I'll click on this connect wallet and here I will have these two options. So I already have Phantom Wallet MetaMask installed, but I will use Phantom Wallet. So I'll click here and finally I'm connected with the Phantom Wallet and I will be redirected automatically to the token create section. And then you will find that we have this elegant interface where I can put all the details and I can create my token. So this is the header section. We have about the create page, we have the progress bar. So we have connected our wallet successfully, token details, social links and authority. So what I will do, I'll simply come back here and I'm click on this continue. I can give the details about the token. So let's select this coder. Now I can come back here. I can click on this TBC. I can give my description. So I can simply come here. I'll copy the text from here. I can give the description. Now I will go by the default supply, which is 1 billion, but you can add more supply. And here we have a multiple option, which you can pick as a decimal endpoint, but I will go with the standard, which is 6 for Solana. I'll click here and I can pick my logo. So this is the logo of my token. I have given all of this detail. Now I can click on this continue and you will come back here in the social link. And this one is an optional section. So you can provide it if you have it, or you can simply skip that. So I can click on the website. I have the website. I can have the Twitter and I have the Telegram as well, but I will give this one as it is. Okay, I've given all the details and I'll simply give the website link. I'll just keep this one as an empty as of now. Click on this continue and I will come back to this particular section. And this one is the most advanced section we have included in this particular project. So right now, the commission we are charging for creating the token is 0.1 as a commission we are charging. But when the user will try to revoke any one of this authority, by default, they will have the authority of freeze, mint and update. But if they want to revoke, they have to pay extra this much commission for revoking the authority. So if I revoke this one, now the commission they're going to pay is 0.2. Earlier was 0.1. If I toggle this one, they're going to pay 0.1 as a default commission, but they will toggle this, they're going to pay extra this commission. If they add this one, they're going to pay one more etna. If they add this one, they're going to pay the commission. So right now you can see I don't have much fun to have all of this feature because this one is the dynamic check we have included. So I'm going to simply toggle this one. Right now I have enough fun to execute this transaction, execute this and revoke this authority and I can create my token. But I want to have all of this feature on my token. So I'll simply remove it. And all I have to do is to simply click on this launch my token now and it's going to make a call and it's going to give you the Phantom wallet. So let me come back here. You can see we got it. You will find the details about the token which you are minting, the total supply. You can open it up and you can see all the transaction log and the amount which we are charging for allowing the user to create the token. So I'm just paying the commission because that's what we are charging. So the default commission I have set 0.01, but you can set any commission. And I can simply click on this continue. I can click on continue and the process and finally the transaction is completed. You can see we got the success message. come back and show you my phantom wallet that we have successfully created our token. You can see we got 1 billion TBC token. You can click here, you can come back here, and you can able to find all the details which we have here. So what I will do, I'll simply come back here and I can go back to the block explorer to show you. So I'll simply click here, it will take me to the block explorer, and there you will find the details about the token which we have created. So you will find we are the Solana mainnet. You can see the name, symbol, and all the authority which I keep as it is. This is the creator. You will find the minting. If you come back to the metadata, there you will find the complete metadata we have uploaded, and our token is live. So this is how user can create the token, and you're going to earn commission when they will perform the transaction. So this is one of the feature we have included, and all of the transaction which I've done on the mainnet, but I will show you how you can do the changes and test on the devnet as well. So right now I'm showing you on the mainnet. Okay, so this is how the user can create the token. Now let's try to perform the swap. So I can simply come back here and you will find that this is the elegant section we have where user can simply swap the token. And if I show you my phantom wallet, you can see I have this much fund. I have this much fund and I have already done the swap from USDT to USDC, or you can do the vice versa. So if I come back here, if I click here, you will have multiple list of the token which you can pick and you can perform the swap. But I want to swap, let's say I'm going to swap from USDT because I have one USDT. So I'll simply come back here and I have selected that and I'm going to swap to USDC. So if I give my one USDT, I'll get this much USDT. You can see the fee which we are charging. So when the user will perform the transaction, we're going to earn the commission as a platform fee. This is what I'm charging. And this fee will go to my wallet number 3. Wallet number 3, which is going to receive the commission. Got it? So let's come back here. You can see the rate of exchange at the moment. You can see the recipient approximate. You can see the network fee. And here we have the platform commission. Altogether, the user has to pay this much. That's the max. So I'll simply click on this swap and the transaction is happening. Once the transaction will complete, you can able to find that first we are charging the commission because that's the model. We have to receive our commission. So click on confirm. Once the transaction will complete, you will find that now we are performing the swap and we are giving our 1 USDT and getting this much USD. So click on confirm and the transaction is processed, and here we got our transaction completed. Now if I show you my phantom wallet, you will find that we have done the swap. Now we have 1.7 USDC and zero point 0.1 USDT. So this is how the user can perform. It will work absolutely fine on the mainnet. All the transaction which I have shown you working absolutely fine on the mainnet. So we have created the token and we have swapped the token. You can do that vice versa. You can simply come here and you can pick any token. Like if you want to go with Sol, you can simply perform the transaction and you can do that. Obviously, I'm not going to do, otherwise it's going to cost me unnecessary gas for performing the transaction. So every single thing is working fine. It's really powerful application which you can launch and add multiple commission model on it. So this one is really powerful, which help you to earn the money in autopilot, where you can allow, you are solving the real world problem where user can create the token, swap the token, and you're going to receive the commission. So if I show you my phantom wallet, if I come back here, you will go back to account number 3, you will find that we have received the commission. So earlier it was 1, now it's 2. So we have received the commission for token creation as well as for swapping the token. It's really powerful. Got it? I'll simply come back to my actual account. So you will find every single thing. So I hope you have understood that what exactly going to come in this particular project. This one is really powerful. It will help you to understand the blockchain and how every single thing is working absolutely fine. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to provide you all the assets which you need to develop this particular project. So when we start working on the project, so we're going to clone the repository and we're going to start working straight away. And I'm going to also provide you the final source code so you can simply download it and launch it. So I will show you how you can do the setup of the entire code structure and how you can make it live to Hostinker. So you can come back to the blockchain coder. There you will find all the resources which you need for this particular application. So you can simply check all the project we have built. We have more than 85 plus project. So come back here, click on this source code section. There you will find all the project we have built on our channel. That's all you will find here. So come back here, click on this recent project. There you will come here and here you will have in which you will find all the assets. So you can check all of the packages which we have built. So this project which not include the commission model, but in which we have the commission model. So I'll simply click here. I'll come back here. You will find start a file, click here. It will take you to GitHub and you can able to see all the technology, all the models which we are using. You will find all the details about this particular project and all the list of projects which you can launch on the Solana. That's all you will find. So make sure to clone the repository and save in your GitHub. So we're going to start working together. Okay. Now I will come back to the blockchain coder, and those of you will take the final source code I'll tell you how you can do the setup. So you will give your valuable contribution when you will take the final source code. So make sure to take it. Once you will download that, download the final source code, you will get the zip file. And when you will extract the zip file, you will get this particular folder in which you will have the complete source code of this particular project and all the feature and functionality we have included. So make sure to install zip extractor in your system, then you can able to extract this particular folder, and this is the folder you have to open in your VS Code. So I'll come back here, click on my VS Code, I'll go back to open, I'll go back to desktop, and this is the folder which we have extracted. So I'll simply drag into my project. I'll make on the big screen. I'm going to close my terminal. Let's close this one and let's make a little zoom so I can show you the folder and file structure we have included. So the very first folder you will find is the public folder in which we are keeping all the images for this particular project. So this is the images which we are using. This is our icon which we are displaying as a web icon, and this is our logo. So I would suggest you that make sure to change the image based on your branding, but keep the name as it is so it will be automatically reflect in the entire application. And we have other images which you can keep it or you can change it. So this is the public folder we have. The next we have is the SRC, in which you will have the complete folder and file structure and all the logic for this particular application. So the very first one we have is the component, in which we have all the component which we have designed for this particular application. So the very first section we have is the layout, in which you will find that we have our footer. That's all you will find. If you want to do the changes in the text, you can simply customize based on your branding. We have the header, which you can have a look. We have the layout, where we are simply injecting the entire component. So just keep it as it is. Every single thing is dynamic. I'll tell you what are the changes you have to do in the environment variable. So close this one. The next one we have is the token creator. We have the steps. So we have multiple steps in our project. So here you will find all the steps. So in the step 1, we are checking the world connection. That's all you will find. The step 2, which take all the details about the token from the user. The step 3 will take the details about the social medias. The step 4 where we are performing, and we are also including the step 5 in the step 4 performing the transactions. So just keep it as it is. Don't need to make any changes. Close this one. Close this one. And here we have the other things. So we have the step progress. So we are displaying the progress bar dynamically. We have the success message. Just keep it as it is. We have the token form. Don't need to make any changes. We have the token model, where we are displaying the model so the user can select. Then we have the token selector. So just keep it as it is. Don't need to make any changes. Okay. So we got this token creator. Now we have the UI. We have added a couple of UI component. Just keep it as it is. The next one we have is the wallet, in which we have done the custom wallet configuration, and this is the wallet provider. We are using multiple wallet option as a default. These are the popular one, and that's what we are using. Keep it as it is. Close this one, close this one. And here we have some regular component like FAQ section. So if you want to make any changes in the question and answer, you can control it here, and it will display in our component. In the same way, you have this one use guide, and you can simply customize and put your details about the steps and all the details, and it will reflect fine. Then we have this launch. Just keep it as it is. You can able to customize this text messages, and we have the Solana token creator, which is the home page. You can keep it as it is. Don't need to make any changes. So this is our entire component section of our application. Now we have this context, in which we are building all the logic, and here we are setting as a state variable, so that we are taking the information and we are calling and passing on to our context management. So that's what we have here. We have the data, in which we are displaying the popular token, so user can pick and they can perform the swap. So that's all the token which I'm allowing user. That's what I'm providing here. Close this one. The next one we have is the pages. So you can find the token is a token creator, where every single thing is rendering dynamic. So don't need to make any changes. We have the app.js. We're doing the global configuration of our project. The next one we have is the mint.js. Let's keep it as it is. Don't need to make any changes. The next one we have is the swap. Here we have all of the things where we are allowing user to perform the swap, and every single thing is dynamic. So just keep it as it is. Don't need to make any changes. Close this one. Close this one, close this one. And we have the style, where we are using Tailwind CSS for our styling purpose. And we have the utils, in which we are keeping some sort of state variable. So we have the context, keeping all the context variables. So this variable is coming from our environment variable. I'll tell you, make sure you have to give the exact commission which you want to charge it. So this is going to be used for the calculation purpose. Charging in the environment variable, the same one you have to provide here, and just keep it as it is. Don't need to make any changes. The next one we have is the Pinata. So we are using Pinata for uploading the document to the IPFS. Keep it as it is. We have the popular token, which we are allowing user to simply perform the swap. Just keep it as it is. The next one we have is the Solana, and here we are doing the network configuration. So if you come back here, by default, you will be given as a main network configuration. The standard we have is 45 seconds, but you can simply go with 1 minute. That would be perfect. If you want to test on the DevNet, you have to simply activate this, and you can simply deactivate this, so it will automatically configure for the DevNet. Okay, so I'll simply bring it back. and save it. So when we go to test on the devnet, I'm going to activate it. The next one we have is the token. So here we are using the token model for the validation, whatever data we are getting from the user. So this is what we have here in the utils model. Close this one. Now come back to the most important thing, which is the environment variable and all the changes you have to do in the environment variable. So come back here, and here you have to provide all the details. So you have to get your wallet address in which you want to receive the fund. That's the first thing. The second thing is the network configuration. So if you are launching this application on the devnet, you have to activate this just like this, and you have to deactivate this. But by default, you will have the mainnet activation. So that's what I have activated. Here you have to decide that how much fee you want to charge as a token creation. So that's what I'm going to provide. So whatever you provide, make sure the same price you have to give in the utils in the constant here as well. Got it? So that's what we have here. Now you have to get your Pinata API key and secret key, which allow us to upload the document to the IPFS. That's what we go to get together. And here we have the API key, which we're going to use Tatum, which is really free to use, and it has number of requests you can make. There are multiple providers which you can pick, like you have the Acme, we have other providers, ARKM, but this one is free to use, so make sure to go with this one. So this is all the place where you have to do the changes. I'll tell you what are the changes you have to do. Close this one. We have the get ignored. Just keep it as it is, don't make any changes here. Come back to the code setup. Here I have given the complete instruction that how you can do the setup of this particular final source code. So make sure to watch this video till then. You will understand every single thing, that what are the installation you have to do. And that's the video I'm going to attach here. Here we have the timestamp which you can have a look. And we're going to deploy this application to Hostinger. Right now they are giving 75% of discount. So use this one and it will give you 75% discount, which I'm going to do, and I'm going to buy in front of you. So if you want to launch your own ICO multi-currency DApp on EVM compatible chains like Binance, like Polygon, Ethereum, then you can watch this video. And here, if you have any question, any doubt, make sure to contact right up here and provide all of these details so we can help you. But as long as you follow this project till then, you will understand every single thing. And here we have all the project we have for the Solana. So you can check all of this follows the same commission model, and it will help you so understand that what are the project we have. So this is the complete code setup. Close this one. We have the Next.js config file. Just keep it as it is. Don't need to make any changes because we're going to follow the static model and we're going to deploy to our cPanel. So close this one. We have the package.json file. There you will find that we are using the latest model, latest Node.js version, and all the packages well suitable and well utilized in the industry. So just keep it as it is. Don't need to make any changes. No matter when you are building this project, after 5 years or 10 years, as long as you use the recommended version, every single thing would be working absolutely fine. So we are focusing on the stability. Got it? We have the post CSS. Keep it as it is. Don't need to make any changes. We have the README file. There have given all the details about the project and some important links which you can simply explore and check. We have the Tailwind configuration. So this is the branding color which I'm following. You can simply play around with this value if you know how to deal with the Tailwind CSS. But just keep it as it is. Every single thing would be working absolutely fine. So close this one. Close this one. This is the complete folder and file structure we have for this particular project. Now, the very first thing we have to do is to get our environment variable. So I'll click here and we have to get all of this variable one by one. So let's get the first commission wallet. I'll simply come back here, click on my Phantom wallet, and I'll simply call this. And I'm going to receive the commission to my account number 3. So that's where I'm going to receive the commission. I'll simply come back here and I'm going to get for Solana. Got it? Now, that's what I'm going to provide here. Now, I'm going to do the testing on the devnet because I've already done the testing on the mainnet. So I don't want to do it again. Otherwise, it's going to cost me unnecessary fund. So that's what I have activated. Now I'm going to charge this much commission, API key and secret key. So what I will do, I'll simply come back here, open a type Pinata Cloud. This one is a really powerful platform which allow you to upload the document to the IPFS, and it's free to use. So they will give you up to 5 GB storage for free. So make sure to create your account and verify your account. I already have my account, so I will simply log in straight away. So finally, I'm logged in successfully. I'm into my dashboard and you can see all the files which I have uploaded. So to create an API key and secret key, you can simply click on this API key. You will come back here and you will find all the API key which you have created. So I'll simply click on this new key and I will have the option. So I'll say token. I can have the admin level access of this particular API. Click on this create and it's going to create the project. You can see I got my API key, secret key and JWT, but we need the API key and secret key. This interface might change in future, but you need the API key and secret key. So simply copy this one. I got it. Now I can come back here. I'll paste here. Got the API key. Now I can come back here. Let's get the secret key, copy. And that's what we have to paste here. Make sure to provide it properly. So we got our API key and secret key. Now we have to get our API key from Tartoon. So make sure to simply copy it and come back here. Now we don't need this one. Close this one, open a new tab, paste here, hit enter. And you will find that you will come back to Tartoon. It's a really powerful platform which allow you to give you node providers and multiple features. So make sure to create an account, verify account. It's also free to use for Solana mainnet. So make sure to create an account and verify your account. So I already have my account. I'll log in straight away. So finally, I'm logged into my dashboard, and then you will find the complete interface. So to get the RPC and the API key, you can come back to the blockchain code section, blockchain, and then you will find that they give you multiple RPC endpoint which you can use it. But we are interested on Solana, so we can click here, and from here you can able to get your own API key. So you can simply click here and you will get it from DevNet, Mainnet, but we want to get it from Mainnet, so that's what we have selected, and you will get this particular API key. Don't use mine because after this project, because it has a limited number of requests which you can make. So don't use mine, use your own. It's free to use it. So please copy, and that's what you have to provide here. And that's the entire environment variable you need to provide. So we have done with the environment variable. Now we have to do one more thing. So come back here, go back to utils, and we have to activate the dev environment because by default it would be mainnet. So I'm simply comment this one because I'm going to do the transaction on the devnet and activate this one. Got it? So we have done with the devnet environment setup. I'll close this one, close this one. Now I'll simply open up my terminal and I have to simply do the installation of the package. So if I show you my node version, I have this latest one. There's no problem. If I show you my npm version, I have the latest one. So absolutely fine. It will work absolutely great with this particular node version. So I'll simply do the installation, type npm I and hit enter. And here the installation is starting. When you will do the installation for the very first time, it might take a little bit time. So it might take 1 minute, 2 minutes. So just wait, make sure you have a good internet speed connection. So it will do the installation very quickly because we are focusing on the stable model. Installation is completed. You can see we are getting a couple of warnings. Simply ignore that. It's not that important. We're going to focus on stable model. We're going to generate the static file and that's what we're going to deploy it. So simply ignore this one. Don't run this command. Otherwise it's going to change the package model and you will have an issue. So let's clear the terminal. We've done it. Now I'm going to simply start the terminal. So I'll simply type npm run dev and it's going to start our application on localhost 3000. So I'll simply copy this one and that's what I'm going to open. So let's close this one. I'll simply close this one, let's close this one as well, close this one as well. And first I'm going to do the changes in my Phantom wallet. So what I will do, I'll simply log into my Phantom wallet quickly. And you will find that right now I'm connected with the mainnet, but I have to toggle to testnet. So I'll go back to account number 2 and I'm going to toggle to dev environment because I'm not going to make the same transaction. Otherwise, it's going to cost me unnecessary fund. So I'll come back here and right now you can see I'm connected with the devnet. I'm going to simply open it one more time. So it will display the actual balance of the devnet and you can see all of this token which I have created with this particular one. So what I will do, I'll come back to manage token and I'm going to hide all of this token. So everything goes. Let's close this one. And right now you will find that I have only SOL. No token is available here. Got it? And I'm going to receive the fund in this particular account. So let me show you. Right now you will find that how much fund I have. I have the 10.6. This is the thing which you have to keep in mind. And this is the account I'm going to use for receiving the funds. So I'll simply copy this one. And that's what I have provided in my environment variable, account number 3. Got it? Our application is running. Now I can simply come back here and let's open it up. I'll simply click on this localhost 3000. Okay, make sure to paste and it will start the application. Just a moment. And here the application is started. You will find every single thing is looking great. And I'm already connected, but in your case, you are not connected with the wallet. So let's do one thing. I can simply click on this disconnect and I would be disconnected. Now I'll simply click on connect and I would be connected. Now I'll simply come back here and switch back to the account number 2. And I'm going to reload the page. So here I'm connected successfully. Now I'm ready to create my token. So you can see, click on continue. You will come back here. I'll say Jupiter token. Let's say Jupiter Daulat. Let's call JD. You can give any description. I'll come back here and I can get some description from here. And that's what I can paste here. I'll go with a 1 billion supply. Standard is decimal 6. Click here and I'll go with, let's say, this one. And I'll click on this continue. And the transaction, this one is an optional one. You can provide it or you can skip it. It's totally up to you. So let me give this dummy. Click on the continue and here you will find the transaction is happening. Right now you can see it's saying that if you want to revoke, you have to pay extra money. So I'll simply have this one, and I want to revoke all of this feature. So when I will call and create the token, I'm going to pay 0.4 SOL as a commission to the creator of this particular DApp, and I will create the token and this feature would be removed. Okay, so I'll click on this launch my token. So I'll click on that, and here you will find that transaction is processing and it's going to open our Phantom. So you can see we got the notification, and you will find that we are minting the token. We are minting the token and we have enough funds. So you can see the network, we are connected. I can simply close this one. If I open this decimal point, there you will find the commission we are paying. So we are paying for this, we are paying for this, and that's all we have it. That's all we have it. So I'll simply close this one, and the transaction is capped. If I come back here, you can see I'm connected with the DevNet. It'll let me check one more time. So I'm DevNet activated. Come back here, go back to the Solana. You will find that I have activated DevNet. Okay. Now let's create the token one more time. So I'll simply click here, click on this launch my token, and the transaction is in the process. You will find here we got it. We are receiving the commission, and I can simply click on this confirm, and the transaction is in the process. And finally, the transaction is completed. You can see we got the success message. You can simply copy the address, or you can click on this view on Explorer. You will come back here, and here you will find the details. You can simply click and you can toggle the DevNet, and you can come back here and you can paste here, and you will see this is what we have. Click on it and you will find that the transaction is went through and we have created our token. You will find $Jupiter, and we have revoked the minting authority and freezing authority. Come back to the metadata, and there you will also find the details about the token which we have created. So you can open up your Phantom wallet. You will find the token is going to be reflected. It will take a little bit time. So finally we got it, and we have created 1 million supply. So it's really powerful. If I show you the commission, you can come back here. And if I show back to the account number 3 in which we have received the commission. So if I come back here, it went up to 9. So this is how the user can create the token. Got it? Now I can come back to the swap. I cannot able to perform the swap on the DevNet because we are using the live network protocol in it. So you have to perform the transaction on the mainnet to test it out. So you can click here, you can pick the token, and you can perform the swap the way I have explained. So it's really powerful. This will help you to launch and you can able to earn commission. It's really powerful. Okay. I hope you have understood that what are the feature and functionality we have included. Feel free to ask. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to deploy this application on internet. So what I will do, I'll come back to my code, and this is what we have here. Open up your terminal. I'm going to stop the application. And if I come back to the package.json file, you will find that we have this particular command which we have to execute. Okay, so that's what I will do. I'll simply copy that one. I can come back here, open up our terminal, and I have to simply start the dev command. So simply type npm run build command we have to start. So hit enter, and it's going to simply compress the entire code we have, and it will generate the static file. And that's what we can simply deploy to our hosting provider. So just wait. It will compress our file, it will generate the static model, and that's what we can utilize it. You can see the process is started, and it's going to generate the 5 static file, and it will give you the compressed model of this particular application. So just wait, soon it will complete. And finally we have done the compress of the file, and you will find that we will get this out folder in which we have the complete source code of this particular project. You will find 404 index swap. That's all we have. Now all we have to do is to simply upload this particular code which we have in this output folder to our hostinger. So you can come back here. Now let me show you how you can deploy this application online so other can start using your project. So you can come back to the readme file, and there you will find all the details I have provided, that which hosting provider you have to use. So you can use Hostinger, which is really powerful, and they have incredible support. They have backup system, and currently they are offering more than 55% discount. So you can simply copy this one, and you can simply come back here, click on this, paste this URL. And when you will use this particular URL, you will get 50 to 70% discount on your first purchase. So from here, you can able to read about this particular hosting provider. It's really powerful, and they have an incredible support and backup system. So currently they are offering in a very cheap price. I'm from India, but no matter which part of the world you are, you will get a 75% discount in all the services which they are providing. So if you come back here, you can able to compare that which package you want to take. So if you are starting up with a small project, you can pick this one, but I would highly encourage you to take the premium one, which is very much affordable, and you can easily able to have a lot of feature in that. So you can see what you will get in the premium. You can pick any one. Starter, for this one is for single website, and this one is for multiple website, in which you will have a lot of extra feature. So you will have up to 10 website you can host, manage hostinger like monthly visitor, storage. That's all you will find. You will also get a free domain in the premium plan which you can use it. You will have a dedicated IPFS. If you want to use WordPress management, you can do that. If you can see the AI hosting builder, you will get that. You will have the security modules. You will have the support. So they will give you incredible support. Like all the project which I have built, the support is absolutely incredible. What are the other things you will get? You can simply compare your plan. So you can pick either single if you are going with this particular project, or you can go with the premium if you want to scale it up and have more visitor. So I'm going to buy the premium feature for this particular project for deploying. So click on this choose plan and you will come back here. So you can create your account. I'll go to select Google for it, click here, and I have to pick my account which I'm going to use for creating. So I'll select this one and just move it in my cart section. So here I can able to find the details about the service which I have picked. It's a premium one, and by default it will be selected 48 month. But I want to show you as a demo purpose, so I will go with 1 month. But I would encourage you to pick either for 24 or you can go for 48 month. In that way, you will have the maximum discount. So I'll pick 1 month, and here it's going to cost me this. And I want to also get the domain, because currently to get a free domain it's available in 12-month plan. So if you buy the 12-month plan, then you will get a free domain, but it's not available in 1 month. So I'm going to simply buy a domain right from here. So I'll say coders dash projects. So this is the domain name which I'm going to pick. And here you will find that what are the domain name is available. So you can pick from yours end. And I have to find the like cheapest one is going to be this one. It's very cheap and it's going to be valid for 1 year. So finally I have bought the domain. It's valid for 1 year, and I can select the extension I want to use if I want to pick any one, but I'm okay with this, the store one. And this much money I have to pay, so I have to simply click on this continue, and here it's going to redirect me right up here. Finally I'm redirect here in the payment page. So let me quickly make the payment. So I'm buying two things, like first is the hosting premium and the domain, and you can see that I'm paying very minimum. It's just for 1 month I'm buying. So let me continue with the payment. So finally I've done with the payment. After completing payment, I'm redirect here. So you can simply select my or my business, and you can simply click on next, and it will ask you a couple of things that how you want to create, like migrate a website, grant as a developer to do for me, or you can simply go to this instance. Here it will ask you to pick different providers, like you want to use hosting a website builder, or you can do anything. So what I will do, I'll simply come back here and I'm going to open a new tab, because once you do that you can simply come back here to hostinger, or I can simply copy this one to get it to my account. So I'll simply paste here. So make sure come back to the hostinger. We have done with account creation. Now I can simply log into my account straight away. And finally, you can see after creating my account, I have successfully logged in, and you can able to find the dashboard. Now I can easily able to see all the details. So if I come back to the domains, there you will find that my portfolio, I can able to see the domain which I have bought. So this is the one which I have bought, and I haven't done the setup. So to do that, I can simply click on this setup, and here it will ask me that how I want to do the setup. I can set the country, which is India. I can set it for personal, or I cannot set it for organization. So you can set it for anything. The setup is going to be exactly the same. So let's select for organization, click on next step. And here you have to fill out all the details about your domain. So it would be registered. So make sure to fill out the details properly. Now I can click on this finish registration, and here you will find that my domain is getting registered based on the detail which I have provided. So that's the first thing you have to do. Go back to your domain and do the proper registration. So you will have a valid domain available which you can use in your project. So here you can see it will complete soon. So the setup is completed. Now I can click on this continue, and I will come back to my dashboard, and here you will find the details. If you go back to the domain, then you will find that the domain verification isn't pending because it's happening, the verification now. Soon it will complete. Now, once we're done with that, now you can come back to the website, and here you will find the list of websites. So click here, and right now we don't have any website yet. So what we have to do is we have to simply upload the code we have generated. Here we have to do the setup. So we say start, continue setup, click here, and you will come back here, and here you will ask you that how you want to provide and host the application. So we'll say empty HTML website. So click on this, and from here you have to pick the domain which one you want to use. So this is the domain which we have bought, so I'm going to select this one. I've selected that. Now I can click on this next, and it's going to simply go to the next step, and from here I can select the region of my location. So based on your audience where you are targeting, you have to pick. I will go with India, which is going to cover almost every single portion. So I'll simply select continue, and here the project is initialized. So we are successfully creating the project. Let's wait. Once the project will create successfully, then we can easily able to perform the transaction. And here you will come back to your dashboard. From there you can able to control the entire website. Here you will find all the thing which you have in your control, like hosting plan. You can able to check the performance, you can able to check the analytics, security, email, domain, website files. That's all you will find here. Right now you can see we have selected this domain, that's what we have connected, and currently this domain is not activated. It will take up to 24 hours because just now we have created and bought the domain. And here you will find the details about the domain. So if you click here, and you will have the details about the domain, the activation, the verification is in the process, the email ID and the price. That's all you will find. If you come back to the DNS name server, from here you can able to configure any DNS which you want to configure, like you can child name, DNS. That's all you will find. Domain ownership, that's all you can able to check. So come back here, I'll go back to the home, and here we will find all the projects. So I'll go back here, go back to the website list, and I can select the website I have, go back to my dashboard. So I'll come back to my dashboard. This is the hosting, this is the email. So if you want to set the email, you can do that. Now we have to upload our code. So our website is running smoothly. Now to upload the code, all we have to do is to simply click on this file manager, and it will open this particular model, and from here you have to upload our file. So we have to simply click here, go open this particular folder, and we can simply delete this one. It's not that important. Simply delete this one, and we have to upload the folder. So click here, and here we can simply upload a folder or upload a file. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply close this one. I'm going to open my project which we have here. So this is the one we have, and this is the output folder we have generated. In that we have the complete source code of the project. So all we have to do is to simply select this one and drag and drop here and close this one. You can see the folder and files is got uploaded successfully. Here we have all of things, every single thing is looking good. This is the 404, and this is the starting page of our application. If you open that, there you will find all the details. Perfect. So let me close this one. Now let me give a quickly reload, and here we have uploaded that. Now you will find that, come back to the packages and the file manager, and you will find the files we have uploaded successfully. It's reflecting here inside the public folder. Got it? So this is the one thing you have to do. Now come back to the dashboard, and I can simply come back here. I have to wait for at least 24 hours to get it activated. Once we'll activate, the website is live and you are easily able to interact and make the transaction. If you want to clear the cache, what happened, we make any changes in the project and we don't want to have the same copy of the code in different browsers. So we have to clear the cache. So we can simply click here and you can able to clear all the cache. So let's call this clear cache, and the cache is clear. So it will take up to 24 hours to get fully activated. And finally, our application is live on internet. Now anybody can come and they can create the token, and we going to receive the commission in our wallet. So every single thing is looking good. They can go to different section, looks absolutely fine. They can come back here and they can disconnect, and we are disconnected. Now we can click here, we come back here, you can click here, you can connect your wallet. Now you can go back to the swap section, you can perform the transaction. That's all you can do. So I hope you have understood that what are the feature we have included, how every single thing is looking good, and how user can simply perform the transaction and use this our application, and we are ready to launch it and make commission. So that's the only thing from my end. I hope you have understood. You can simply come back to the blockchain coder, get the resources and launch the application. Soon the complete project will come on the channel so you can follow it. With that, I'm ending this video. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.